Hi everyone, my name is Jeff Starr and this is my channel Not Bad Films. Today I'm going to be talking about a paper shredder. This is the Fellows 62MC 10 sheet micro cut paper shredder for home or office. If you're wondering why I'm talking about this when clearly my channel is usually about music, well, you know, sometimes other things happen in life, and one of the things, because we're all sort of stuck at home right now with you know, the current health concerns, we've been thought, oh, let's grow a little garden, some fun stuff for the kids to do, and then we thought maybe we could do a little composting. And one of the things that you can use is shredded up plain cardboard, and this makes shredding up cardboard really easy. I've had this about, let's say, a week now. Hi, I want to interrupt real quick. It's me, but it's me 2 months into the future from when I recorded that initial video. At the end of the video here, I'm gonna talk about sort of some little thoughts about this after using it for 2 months. So make sure you stick around for that. After 2 months of really just using this exclusively to shred cardboard. And if I open it up, it's on casters here, so hopefully I won't roll it off the table. If you see in here, you'll see it does a very fine cut. There's some stringy pieces in here, some newsprint. Just putting like a whole newspaper, and that didn't get cross-cut really well, but you'll see that overall it's these very tiny small particles. And that thing with the newsprint, I'm going to attribute that to really just my user error of sort of cramming in too many sheets at a time. So here's a box. Here's an Amazon box, because we're getting tons of Amazon boxes these days. And you know, I found that there's a nice cathartic element to ripping up all these boxes and doing that. You can hear it's not a very loud machine. It's relatively quiet, and it's been great. It does have a safety lock on it. It has a reverse function. You can do things like credit cards and whatnot, but I did see a complaint on Amazon from someone who said that, oh, I ran my credit card through here and it broke the machine. But they were sort of, they referred to their credit card as being one of those new Amazon cards, which are like a heavy, indestructible metal card. So I think that's why they broke it, because you're not supposed to put those through a paper shredder. Just to, I think, mail those back to the card issuer. So I've generally been doing smaller pieces at a time, making sure to avoid things like tape and whatnot. Let's see. Let's go like this. Can we make it fit? Let's see. I don't know. I'm gonna go crazy here. Ah, look at that. Also, one of the things I saw in some of these paper shredder reviews when I was looking online is where people were saying, oh, I gotta put the cardboard in facing, you know, one way or another way. I just put it in. I've had no issues with it. This thing works great so far. So in terms of, you know, its ability to chew through material, no complaints. Paper goes through obviously super easy. And like I said, this is rated for 10 sheets, but if it's going through the single walled corrugated cardboard, I think you get an idea that you're fine. Okay, so as promised, I said I would talk about what I think about this machine 2 months later, sort of what my thoughts are for it as a compost shredder for shredding cardboard. It's been great. I've really only used it to shred cardboard, like I said. Oh, I missed the power switch there. So there's a little switch in the center. If your paper gets off to the side, your strip is too narrow, it will get stuck. But let me just be clear that is about the, I shouldn't say stuck, it just doesn't hit the power switch, so it doesn't know to run. That's happened to me maybe like 4 times in 2 months of shredding paper. And like I said, I've shredded cardboard almost exclusively. I have done a little bit of shredding of cardboard this piece is a little bent here. That is some double-walled cardboard. I haven't done a ton of that, but enough to like rip a small piece here and there and stick it through, and it's been fine. I wouldn't do that all day long. I certainly wouldn't do that with big sheets like this. But you know, there's a little double piece. I sort of squish it up a little bit to soften it up, and then I let it shred. I have really no complaints. It's sometimes a little squeaky when you run it. It goes squeak, squeak, squeak. You can maybe hear that a little bit. But you know, like that's not a deal breaker. It's like trying to find things to say that are problems with it. Like, I guess. I will assume though that probably over time it will need to be sharpened. You can buy like lubrication sharpening sheets or something. I haven't had to do that yet. It's only really been 2 months of shredding paper through here. And like I said, it's been mostly cardboard, corrugated cardboard. I do, you know, if you run a regular sheet of paper in here, it's like no big deal. Like it just goes through obviously really easy. This cardboard has gotten a little wet in the rain, so some of the edges are a little like bent up and sort of, I can't fit them through the slot one way, but I just turn around as you see it goes through fine. You know, I have run some newspaper through here still, like I talked about in the initial review, that it didn't shred it up totally well. That was because I left it all sort of folded up, and it just, little folded up pieces just couldn't get cut. So that was just, like I literally said, I think it was user error. It was user error. You'll see this is too wide, and you'll see it should suck this through really no issue. Ta-da! And you'll see like this obviously isn't hitting the trigger button like I said before, but that's not usually a problem because then if you're like me, you always got more ready to go. This cardboard is broken down incredibly fast in our compost bin, and it's just a lot of cardboard and food scraps, and you know, some leaves in there and other stuff, but really this has been the main source of sort of browns through this summer month. I've started like, I used to just sort of rip the cardboard up and feed it through, but certainly if you cut it up into pieces, it's just faster and easier, but it's less visceral, I guess. All right. So this hopper was already pretty full before I started shooting this video. Yeah, so I'm getting pretty full at the top now. Let me see if I can turn that so you can see it. So I'm probably would stop here. I have certainly filled it until the little light comes on and says I'm full. But when that happens, when you take this out, it tends to spill. So I'll probably stop at this point. There's some, well, I don't know if you'll be able to see, but there's some like white paper in here from like some paper plates that someone ate toast off of that were like clean. Like, well, I don't want to throw them out, and you know, maybe we're done reusing that paper plate for the day. So like, it's a clean plate, you know, it's because what is going to go in the garbage? I might as well just rip it in half and shred the paper up into this, and why not? I love this thing, highly recommend it. I will have links below where you can purchase this. It'll be an Amazon link. It is an affiliate link. So if you click on that and you purchase that, I get a like microscopic commission off of that, I guess. So I just say that sort of for transparency. If you do that, that's really helpful for me, you know, because those sort of add up over time and helps me buy things like paper shredders. But, you know, whatever. You don't have to. No obligation to do that.
And now a little ASMR of paper being shredded. Wow, wasn't that really exciting? Shred-tastic. Okay, I got nothing else to say.